Hello, hello, and welcome back to some more Slopfire. Last time we completed area 3, 4. We're halfway through 5 now. That sounds correct. We are in the middle of... Why do those not just stack when they come out of the furnace? We're in the middle of Dino Crater's area. Surprise, surprise. Dino's area is long. Not that surprising. Is anybody shocked by this? No. In between, I farmed a few potatoes, as you just saw. I'm cooking them. I repaired my pick. No, I didn't. I thought about repairing my pick, then decided to just enchant another fresh efficiency 1 pick. So that when this is half broken, I can combine them together, and I can have an efficiency 2 pick, provided I don't lose this one. I did repair the leggings, though. Again, I probably should have just enchanted a new pair. Got another prop 1. Combine them together. But never mind. Might well find a better pair soon enough. We have more torches. I noticed we have, I think it was 48 potions of healing. But they are not splash. So that's not that great, but that is a lot of potions. Would it be better to turn them into splash? If we can get another blaze rod or 2. Or would it be better to keep them as a giant stack of less good potions? I'm not sure. I think it would probably still be better to convert them to splash, even if they don't stack. Here he is. The creator of the long areas. Right. Oh, there's Blaze Run. Speaking of which. Okay. Just go straight down? Yeah. Is this whole place gonna burn? Maybe. I think we already know fire tick is off, though, right? This whole place isn't just gonna burn down. Pretty sure. Plenty of arrows. Over a stack. A typical stack. Over a standard stack. Gotcha. Yeah, I feel like pouring some water down here cannot be a bad idea. Yes! And lots of them. Here, a skeleton. Down there somewhere. Hello. Good morning, even. Spawn it down there. Boom. Yeah, got a blaze over there. Spawner on a chest that way. don't think the blaze... Oh no, the blaze has seen me. Hey, buddy. It's too far to the left. There we go. Food! And yet more potions. 38 instant health 2 potions. Well avoided, that gas. Nicely done. Well timed fireball to block my arrow and somehow not get fireball back. Spawner gas down there. That one out. That'll do. And just about reach you up there from down here. Just about. Just barely. Is that all the spawners? Nope, there's one up there. And a chest that I would prefer not blow up. Nope. Gotcha. Bane Arthropods 5, knockback 10. Minus 3 armor. I think those are the standard axe attributes. 8 total attack damage on the iron axe. 1.7 attack speed. Well, 1.7 is faster than usual. This is a fast axe. This is an extremely good weapon, then. Bedrock moves. Oh, do not get caught in the vine. Do anything. Nope. You. That was what? 4 hits? With this thing, it's gonna be like 2 if I crit both times. Yeah. Extremely good weapon. Hello back there. Knockback 10 doesn't do much when they just get stuck on the vines over and over again. Which is good for me, because I don't think I want them flying all over the place. Not right now. In other areas, that would be good. food. Hey, buddy. There we go. No reason not to have that on slot 1. Beat the map theoretically. Vanishing, power 3, punch 5, infinity. Oh, that is better than what I had. Yeah. I'm only gonna take 1. Just in case. I don't need them all to vanish on me. Use one of the 8 billion potions. Oh, no, fine. Flying mobs. Launched. Bam. Bang. Bam. This is food, technically, isn't it? Yeah. I might grab some of that. Away they go. Good job. Yeah, I'm gonna grab some of this. I don't have that much food. This might be helpful. Plus, breaking the block makes a cool sound. Yeah, it's a lot of bone meal. Cool. No worries on the food front. And we're here, an extremely good pick. Ah, yes. Balance. Something that exists in a lot more map wrecks? Quickfires than it did in the olden days. Fortune for efficiency 5 mending. Uh-huh. How large is the water section? It's an air pocket. That's nice. Guardians. Guardians. Ah, there's the end. Let me out. 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 Thank you. Blue wool. I don't know if there are any chests in here, and if there are, I don't think I care. This is too many guardians for caring much about. Let me out. Oh. Cool. Even faster breaking of blocks. Yeah, that's gonna be a ton of bone meal, which is gonna turn into a ton of baked potatoes. Very good. So it's going to be a little bit of a walk back. Anybody feeling Christmassy? It's almost that time. My water bag. Don't really need to grab my water bag, but I will. Ooh. Holiday starts soon. 3 more days. And then I am done. I am finished. It is over. Until next year. Do 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 do. It feels like this year's gone pretty quickly to me. This is not a good way back up. Which was a good way back up? Is there a good way back up? This fine. How long did you have for the areas in this map? I kind of wish the map would tell me, but I don't think it will. I think if it was gonna tell me, it would have told me already. $90 minutes. Yeah. Okay. There's a bit of area length disparity in the map. A lot of the areas have been quite long, but then the previous one was quite short. think just because it was a much less experienced map maker the previous area. But yeah, 90 minutes is more than enough time to make a pretty lengthy area. Yep. That turns into a lot of bone meal. I'm still thinking in terms of, oh, how many stacks of 64 is this going to produce? That isn't a relevant question in this map. It's stacks of 99. I'm so used to everything coming in 64. Like, how many bits of coal is it going to take to cook one stack of potatoes? Well, it isn't 8. Because the stack size isn't 64. It's not going to be a clean number of coal, is it? Because 99 does not divide by 8. It's going to be like 12 point something. Annoying. Whatever, that should do. That should be more than enough. Throw it all in chest. Chest. Furnace. Cooking chest. The rare, lesser spotted, only one storage space chest that also happens to cook things. That one. I had more coal than this, but no. I used the last of my coal to make torches. Don't think I need the knuckle duster. Emeralds. Blaze rods. I have 16. Don't really know why I'm bothering with this. Did I not have... Instant health 2. It's all instant health 2. 82 potions of instant health 2. Maybe it is worth keeping them stacked and not turning them into splash. Yeah. Or maybe it's worth just turning some of them into splash. I don't even know. This feels like the right thing to do, just intuitively. Even though they're not gonna stack anymore. Yum. 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 Well, whatever. That'll do. What's this way? Well, Area 6, probably. If the sign isn't lying. And if the sign is lying, I don't know where else Area 6 would be. What does Area 6 look like? What is Area 6? Who made Area 6? What has become of Area 6? By the Dave Mapper himself. Where? I have step height. Okay. Filtering up to reach the spawners might be dangerous, actually. Where did that creeper even come from? There, maybe. Oh, yeah. Wow, where did you just appear from? The ledge, of course. Step height. Duh. Yeah, okay. They obviously have a lot of step height. That could be pretty dangerous. How big is your explosion? You're not a regular creeper, that's for sure. Oh, hello. Even... An arrow even was that. Of those guys is arrows. Got me down off the platform. Got some TNT. Okay, there is a gap right there. They can't step height up from that way. That looks like more than 20 blocks as well. Step height, I believe, only goes up to a maximum of 20. Can't get too ridiculous. Can't come back up from down there. Iron ore. Bold of you to assume that I still need that. Okay, I don't like you shooting fire arrows around when there's TNT. Is it primed? It is. Good to figure that out nice and early. Are the walls full of lava? They are. Great. Yeah, here's a brand new game we get to play. Is this drop more or less than 20 blocks? Because it turns out that's now a thing that matters. Let's just clear that out nice and early. I would rather get rid of it when I'm in control of when it's going to be gotten rid of. Nothing up there. It's more than 20 blocks. Eh. Eh. Inferior loot. Alright. Is that more than 20 blocks? I think think so. Maybe. Okay. Up there. Don't blow up the TNT. Okay, I'm just gonna back up a little bit, actually. Ugh. Okay. They fell off. Where even is the lava source block? There it is. Okay, yeah, that's a problem. Ledge up here. Oops. Is there a spawn out in the middle of these TNT? Maybe, because I don't know where else it would be. Well, if there was, it's gone now. That's not 20 blocks. Bold of you to assume that I would like gold pickaxes. Oh. There goes the good axe. Should have paid more attention to the durability on that, and might have been able to repair it. That's not 20 blocks. May get jumped from behind here. This sword is so much worse. It's not somewhere I've ever been. It just happens it's already a little bit tough. I think you could have climbed that if you really wanted to. Hello. Just surprised that explosion was as small as it was. There's a chest down there. On a bunch of TNT. Ah, this is this ledge. Okay. Really? Why are you not becoming a fire arrow? You're going straight through lava. Understand how that one worked. Or didn't work. This is probably still good. It's Fortune 4. I should still be grabbing this. I don't really need the iron with how much iron is in Area 2. There's also no reason not to be grabbing it. You're gonna make your way up here. Give that a moment. Okay. What's the best way down there? I still have tons of arrows. No worries about running out of arrows. It's all good. Oh. Block that one. And drop. Nope. Fuck it. You go. Yeah, that's fine. Don't mind a bit of that. What? Spawner. Oh, what the... Of course, the very last mob blows up the TNT. Unfortunate. Again, I'll just set that one off nice and early. It clears out the cobwebs. I'm fine with that. Get over there. Okay, and back. Whoop, 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 whoop. Got him. There's a lot of up right here. Much up. Quite dangerous up. I'm gonna need to do something about that. That does the trick. Cool. Up, dealt with. Diamond axe for sharpness 2. That'll do as a replacement weapon. And that's a lot of speed potions, so I may as well just use one. up fine. Don't even need to break the cobwebs. This way to intersection 2. Well, I'm missing the objective. There's probably a shortcut this way. Probably. Whoa. Where did they come from? Diamond boots with binding and fire prop. Yeah. It's probably still worth it even with the binding. Pretty bad at enchantment, it may have, but they're still diamond boots at the end of the day. Goodbye, Blaze. Which way from here? Up. Just to go up. Wait. Can you stop that? Yeah, I'm using the boots. I'm using the boots. Here's that one. Blocks. Nope. 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 Okay. Up some more. Kinda glad I fell down off of that one, otherwise I think the TNT might have gotten me. Where did that guy come from? Spam blocks. Break that thing. Let's see the way out. Just leave this water here. That's a decent place to have a water block. Get me out! This does not look like a safe place. Jump around up and down the spike. That'll help. And does look like it's probably the intersection. I see several signs. This is an intersection-shaped area. Mm-hmm. Final 3. Area 7 was back there. Area 8 is right there. Shortcut back is over there. Free anvil. A rather random assortment of stuff. That one stacks somehow. Sure, the one sand is in aid of. Alright. Where, pray tell, is this gonna go? Aha. It's another random invisible bridge. Of course. Well, now I wish I still had my water. No, it's not the most inconvenient location in the world. My current base is just through there. I think that's a makeable drop. It's fine. I need to go back down there at some point anyway, because I need to find the objective still. So, let's take my water back. My way back down. This way. Oh boy, I'm actually making this place much harder to traverse for myself. Might not have walked this through entirely. In the lava. Well, if it becomes too clogged, I can always go back the other way, now that I know how to get to the intersection from the monument. Not a problem. Which way, then, is the objective? Somewhere up from here, perhaps? There is more up to this room. Ah. convenient. It's right here. Green wool. More iron. I will, in fact, go back this way, I think. Ooh, neither of these ways back are great. No. No. Let's go this way again after all. I don't have the blocks for this. Faced with a devious puzzle of my own creation. And lava. To get back through there somehow. Oh, that's too high up. Ugh. Squeeze through. Down, in, round, through. That's the worst of it now. Actually blocking my way out of the area. Up there. With a curtain of lava. Way up is right there. This way. Up that way. And then pillar up here. Made that one harder for myself than it needed to be. Okay. And back on up. And we might have time for one more area. We definitely have time to see one more area. Whether we have time to beat one more area depends on how long it is. Just gonna leave that one there. Green wool. Water buckets refilled. Iron cooking. Potions. Potioning. Brewing. Another anvil. Armor. Glug, glug, glug. Well, you do stack. You just don't look like it at first. Doesn't that just get rid of the dilemma entirely? Where did I even put the rest of my potions? There they are. Potion icon is barely visible underneath the giant number saying how many potions there are. Weapon pick. Projectile weapon. Tons of potions. New shield. There's 5 planks right there. I need more than 5 planks. I need 6 planks. New shield. Yeah, repairing the 2 efficiency 1 iron picks together is not something that I require. Probably won't require putting those 2 together ever. Well, I may as well do it now. Different enchantments can go together. Blocks, food, torches, random totem. I think we're good. Very well equipped to take on anything the map may throw at me. Next. Area 7 is which way? This way. This way. Don't really like how the sections between areas are only 1 block wide. They make me nervous. They make me expect traps. Mel's and cake. And a very colourful area. Oh wow. Okay, went flying. Alright, we got charge creepers, we got cave spiders, we got poison arrow shooters. A range of fun, exciting mobs. No, do not blow up. Can't beat an area without breaking a few eggs. Or something like that. Is that not the way the saying goes? Iron! With thorns 3. I mean, I will use it, but it's gonna break in no time at all. As thorns is wont to do. It's a lot of TNT. In fact, you know what? I guarantee you that was gonna go off at some point. With that many pressure plates. May as well just get it over and done with. While I am not nearby. Okay. Next guy. The chest blew up because I can see some enchanted books on the ground. Just snag those. Anvil, anvil, anvil. Prot 4. Bane 3, Infinity, Fortune 3, Efficiency 2, Mending. Power, Piercing, Prot 4, Prot 2, Swift Sneak. These are some good books. Nothing in the furnaces. What's with the block of sand on top? Power 2 flame. Power 3. Sure. Power 4. Just make the bow even stronger. Ooh, back up. Good. Anything back here, really? There might be something underwater. That's another big lot of TNT that might just go up at some point. Yeah, there's more pressure plates right next to it. Is it even worth trying to extract whatever's in that chest? that TNT just gonna go up as soon as I get close. Is anything gonna hit the pressure? Yep, The answer is yes! Well, let it be known, I did make an attempt to get whatever was in that chest. And I didn't just set it all off myself. Nevertheless, the same result has transpired. Ugh. It is eye-searingly pink down here. Now it's red. Fun with biome colors. This is cool and all, but which way am I actually supposed to be going? It's just a dead end. Go back up here. Oh. This one was another short area. Lime wool! I mean, I do get it, this area was quite detailed. Complicated area. That would have taken some time. The area cannot be that large. And it was not. Definitely fits the theme. Which way is the way out? I'm allergic to colours. Which way is the way out? Where did I come from? But it was generally somewhere around here. Is it not up there? See, I went that way. Let's just go all the way around. Ignore the elevated spawner. Yeah, there it is. It's just such a thin exit. Expecting the usual 3x3 corridor, instead I get a 4x1. It's a bit of a walk back, but it's not that far. And I need to clear my inventory out of all of these books. Anvil. Books chest. And some more spare anvils. Tons of iron. And wool. Arrows. Food going. I think that's all I needed from here, really. Onward! We have time for another area. Because that one was very short. But know what you're gonna get with these built by lots of different people event maps. Are the areas gonna be in any order of loot curve? Are the areas gonna be in any order of increasing length? Are the areas gonna be in any order of increasing difficulty? Who knows? Area 8. Corridor paranoia. Hello. Coolest lush temple. It's pretty cool. Oh. I got a speed 2 breakable pot. You got a lot of archers. Okay. The armor's only going to be so good against poison archers. Back up. Break. It's a lot of them. And break. There we are. Creepers. Even worth looking around the back. Go on then. There could be something hidden back here. Or it could just be decoration. I think it's just decoration. It's some pretty nice terrain. Especially these little courtyardy areas. But no gameplay. That's fine. Were those creeper spawners? They're up here somewhere. There's one. There's slimes. Okay. Which way, which way, which way? Hit of spikes. Bit of spikes. Bit of spikes. Oh. Another short area. Oh. There we are. Yellow wool. The areas are getting shorter as the map goes on. Know what the other side of the area had in store, if anything. Let's have a look. Anything? No, looks like nothing at all. It's just a straight immediate dead end. Right. Very cool looking terrain. Temple was pretty cool. It was pretty lush. I don't think I would go quite as far as to say it was the coolest temple that I've ever seen, but yeah, it was cool. I'm not gonna go all the way back. Put the wool in there. I basically got no loot from that area. I'm not walking all the way back to the base just to drop off the wool and then run all the way back again. No point. Let's just go this way. Uh-huh. Okay. That's a lot of arrows. This area was the map thumbnail, I believe. I recognize the giant hand. Power 1 piercing 1. At this time of day, in this part of the map. Theme freedom. Yeah, I see it. Good build for the theme. Not sure how I would have gone about trying to represent freedom as a theme. Some kind of rundown prison area, probably. 6 armor. It's just a worse version of what I already have. That hits. Yep. Cool. What I said way earlier back at the start of the stream about furnaces being one-slot chests that happen to cook things. I don't know how, but I think this area heard me. Well, okay. That creeper decided to take exception to that particular remark in particular. I don't think it was that horrendous of an observation. Drink the water. I can sail through tunnels one-handed, it's fine. I have drunk the water. Water. Where did that creeper come from? Where did that lava come from? Okay, there's the creeper spawner. Oh, a ton of armor survived. On my pick. Neither are my weapons, though. Great. There you are. Stupid lava. Stupid creepers. Well, this pick is a weapon in a pinch. Oh, there's a new shield. I do kinda need a new weapon. I do very much kinda need a new weapon. There's no kinda about it. This ain't gonna cut it. Retreat! Guess we'll grab that to not forget about it, since I'm retreating anyway. Were any of those enchanted books I got particularly good for weapon creation? So I have a stack of 5 prot 2s. 6 prot 2s. Diamond boots gone. We have a couple more super duper bows, but they are a long way away. It'll be a long walk to go and grab another one. Torch's food and everything is still fine. It's just the weapons, really. What have I got here? A mending. Bane of Arthropods 3. And that's it. It's not great. Smite 1. You know, that is probably as good as I could ever really ask for from a level 1 enchant. Smite 1 and Breaking 1. I am more than happy with that. Is a solidly decent sword. Especially for the cost. And again, this time with less drop-charged creepers, perhaps. These areas giving out iron and no diamond. As they should, really. And that was one of the most lethal charged creepers. Insta blew me up and destroyed the train in just such a way to pour lava onto my stuff. I'd forgotten that we hadn't really seen doom strips up to this point. But I would call this doom strips. This looks doom strippy to me. Huh? Alright, just went straight through him. Can I hit that from over here? Too low. Too high. Too high? Too low? That hit. Oh. That's fine. Get me up to the doom strips. Yep. Definitely a decent weapon. From Swift Sneak, I will take that actually. Ugh. Pot 3. Ooh. Why do the arrows keep going through them? Without doing damage. Hitboxes. Not again. This might want fire aspect one. Ooh, that might be good to anvil together with my current sword. Smite 2, fire aspect and breaking. Sounds good. And another one. And I think I see an objective box. It's not the traditional glass and brick, but it looks objective boxy to me. Quick, before that guy drops on my head. Block up quick. Right, it's more over that way. You. Other one. I think I ignore these spawners. Maybe. And we go in via the back kind of a direction. Or sideways, I suppose. That's the trick. Orange wool! Cool area. I respect getting the theme freedom and not immediately going, let's build a prison area. Built something a little bit more original. I approve. How much coal did I get from that? Yeah, half a stack. And this is going to be quicker than going all the way back around. What opens up the next two things then? Do I need to go and place this on the monument now? Putting this in the chest, not gonna cut it. Kinda sounds like probably the case. I'm gonna need some more blocks to get over there. Probably worth making a route from there to there. But I think I'll do that at the beginning of next time. One final thing I want to do. Ouch. That's expensive. Me too. Not like I can't afford it. I do this and this, that's 18, then that and that's 28. Is that worth it for the Smite 3, or should I keep them separate and have a backup sword? Might not hurt to just keep them separate. A piece of further inventory wiping. And that is all the time that which I have. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Stay safe, and until next time, I shall see you soon. Bushes. Potatoes. End of the stream.